stupid. Like,
actually,
do they
did you notice life runes are way higher than everything else?
I didn't know that.
We're live,
When it auto puts your team in, I always get my ones with my life runes in first. So it's like the system's auto, because you know how it automatically gives you a team when you start the game and it thinks it's your best monsters. I always get the life rune ones in there when they're not, like, it's weird. Like if they have a life rune, they're almost always straight in first.
Yeah, they must think like life is a shit to really see.
Yeah, so are they putting that in their algorithm on matchmaking? Is HP on monsters a big deal to them?
Yeah. Wow.
Who knows? They said they want to be more transparent on matchmaking, but I don't have faith in them because in PvP matchmaking, look at the people at 3,900 trophies are going against 130s at 4,100. That's not fair either.
Yeah.
Like Peyton, I know you at this is the old system. At 40, anything over 4,000, we were getting all 130s, right?
Yeah.
I have a couple characters in the 39s, 38s. They're still getting the 130s.
I have no ranked up 130s that I didn't get from race.
Yeah, exactly.
I have one 120 that I ranked up myself. And it's not a good monster anymore, but it's the only one I have ranked up. I oftentimes don't even put them to 115. 110 is good enough for me. Like Kane is good enough for me.
Yeah. So, but that's the thing. That's what I'm worried about, this ranking system. I mean, the war system. Just because we have X amount of trophies, how is it going to do any better than it's doing? I don't know. I know they want to be more transparent, but I don't think PvP in general right now, the single PvP is very efficient.
Let me give you a good example of what I'm talking about and how stupid I think this is.
Yeah.
Okay. So wait, that's the wrong legend. Where is he?
Are you playing Discord through your speaker?
What?
Are you playing Discord volume through your speaker? Because they're saying there's an echo.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I heard it a little bit, but it's not that bad. I don't know how it is for them.
We're actually streaming?
Yeah, I said we were live.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's fine. You can carry on your combo.
Yeah, I know. I'm not even watching the stream, so the echo's not for me. I'm all
headsets. Can you guys hear me now? Sorry about that.
Okay, so right now we're just talking about the new war, the way that they're setting it up. Do you guys?
So let me make a quick point to you guys. Is what I don't like. I don't like that they don't have a strong weighting system for ranking, and they don't have a strong enough weighted system for runes and relics. And what I mean is my 100 Elvira with a level 7 and 2 level 6 runes is 1/3 the strength of my 105 Rockantium. Because my Rockantium is like 315 monster power, and my Elvira, who is a War Master, with better runes, my Rockantium has 2 golds on him, level 3s. He's like 315 or something like that. And my Elvira is like 119. So explain that to me. If anything, they should be weighting ranks lower and runes higher, because what wins war? It's not ranks, it's runes and relics.
I agree. You're right.
Yeah, you're completely right. I don't know why that they thought this was okay. They thought that weighting the runes by 1s, 2s, and 3s, like adding 1, 2, and 3 to your monster power, is fair, but then you multiply it when you level up. Like you get 50 for each level up. And that works its way up to 2,500, I think. But you can't possibly tell me that a 105 or I have a 110 I'll give you a perfect example of this. Where's my 110 Vampira? I like my 110 Vampira. My 110 Vampira with level 6 runes, okay? You see this all the time in war. If we're fighting teams with all speed, a 110 has 500 monster power and is no way going to compete with any 100, 105 with level 10 runes. And that's just got level 6s, but it's got 530 monster power. But my level 100 that where is he? I put it all on. Actually, this is a perfect example. Where's my Barbael? I put three speeds on him, level 10s. What's his monster power?
Yami's yelling at us that we're late. Because we were discussing all this new shit for the past hour and a half.
Yami, you're late.
Yeah, Yami, what's up? It's midnight over here. Over there for him. It's like 1 a.m.
All right, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Can I put this? Is there a way for me to put this in chat? No.
What is it? Put it on Discord, and I'll show it.
Okay, let me. I'll send this to Discord.
Put it right here.
And there's absolutely no way that this is fair.
Hey, and why it's not fair?
I'm just saying.
How would you learn
Actually, it'll even show a better example with my 110 Harasami. Actually, my 110 Harasami has like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
You can screen share your you know, how you do your thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna send it to Discord. Don't worry.
Okay.
But this is exactly what I'm talking about. Are people gonna be able to see that?
Let me see. Do you send it?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me try to find my. So can you put this on the screen if you show it?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I mean, I can do it too.
I can't see. Where are you putting it so I can see it?
I know. I put here. Did you see my hair? All right. Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. I see it.
Okay, hold on.
That's better.
Hold on. Let me just get back to that.
So going back to what you were saying about, now
here.
we're talking about monsters themselves. You weren't talking about figuring a way to classify monsters per point value either, right? That would be way too much work for Social Point.
So I have
it's just like they need to put like a percentage, like a 105, the rank 105. It shouldn't be. Honestly, it shouldn't be by rank. It should be by fucking runes. Ranks has never. You have a 130 Dark School with level 6 and 7 strengths on it, and you're fighting a 110 Zyron. There's no way that Dark School is going to be able to do anything.
You're right. I agree.
And I don't know why this is even a question. Like why monster power? Why the contribution is coming from the rank and not the runes and the relics? Because you could put. Honestly, I could take off those runes. And put on 2 good relics, like either, I don't know, an ablation staff, and put a life on him, and he'll wreck people. In War Masters, and I hate to say this because, you know, it'll affect me a lot, War Masters and Nemesis should be automatically double of what all the other legends are.
What am I showing here? The monster power of Barbael is 130 with the X-Runes, because he's level 100.
And then what's Vampira's? Yeah.
Vampira is 528. Yeah, because
yeah.
when you rank,
put that on the. Are you putting that on the? Put that on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
All I can see is your.
I can only do one at a time.
Barbiel basically is less monster power, even though he's way better set up than Vampirio.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it is an issue, and I completely agree. Yeah. Actually, if you want to use the example, I think Social Point knows too, because remember, you have to pay to unlock rune slots. You don't have to pay to rank gems. You know what I mean? They know that rune slots are more important than ranking because you have to pay gems. They know the importance of a rune slot, so they know the importance of a rune. So
it's just like you see this, and if you had to 1-to-1 toe-to-toe these 2 legends, there's no question that you would pick Barbael.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that all legends should be weighted different. I think all legends should be weighted the same. I just think Nemesis and War Master should be weighted a little differently. But honestly, it should come down to runes. There's nothing about this game that says runes don't pay for the outcome of legends. And I don't know what it does, but let me find out what it does. Let me see. Actually, I think my Gortok has relics on him. Relics on him. Where is he? I just want to see how much they're weighted.
They don't weigh runes for much.
They don't weigh relics at all?
No, runes.
No, I don't think they weigh relics.
No. Runes are weighted 1-to-1. So if you have level 5, it's 15 points. And if you have level 10s, it's 30 points, which is fucking stupid.
Yeah, they should put more on runes because runes are.
It needs to be like exponentially higher, so it should be like 10% for, I don't know, level 5s, weighted 20% more for level 6s, 30 up to, honestly, because level 7s can't even compete with level 10s. It should be, it's night and day.
We can send a support ticket because they can't think for themselves.
It doesn't matter what I say.
No, it's true. They do read those things and they do make changes.
So here's my question. Do you want this to be factored into matchmaking then?
Yeah, for sure.
That's exactly what I'm talking. Well, that's what I'm talking about. This is what happened back in the old days when you got paired up against whale teams. They would have their 15 or 20 legends that were all max 130s, all level 10 runes, and you could not compete because they had a similar monster power because you had, instead of 20 legends, you had 100 legends that you had level 5s and 6 runes on, but it didn't matter because all they had was 10 or 20 legends that they used consistently on offense and defense, and that's how those top 10 teams wrecked everyone and just always won war.
All right, well, let's bring in a top 10 team player. Yami. Yami. Is that you?
Yeah.
You sound like you're like, okay, go. Hi. All right, so what do you think about what Payne's saying?
Not gonna lie, I've been trying to my iPad and whatnot.
Oh, you're gonna screen share for us? Okay, he's gonna screen share for us.
No, as in because I don't have my laptop on to use Discord, so I was trying to sort out my phone.
Okay. Yeah, just use your phone. It's no big deal. Well,
no, I mean to get Discord up, not screen share.
Oh, let me just. Well, did you hear what we were saying?
Something about runes being weighted or something. I thought you were talking.
No, properly weighted.
I just don't. That's what wins wars. I mean, relics help, but runes win wars.
Yeah,
and when runes are weighted for 1 point each, you can't possibly tell me someone that's got 100 with level 3 runes that's weighted as 109 is very fair to compete against a 100 with level 10 runes that's weighted 130. The difference in that is minuscule. I mean, you wouldn't know the difference when you're looking for teams.
Yeah.
What do you mean by weighted?
Like the value that it carries for monster power.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it carried value.
Yeah, it does. It's like 1 point, literally. Or whatever.
It's 1 point per level of rune.
Yeah, it's stupid because if you have a monster that had like level 1 runes, but like diamond relics, the person with level 10 runes with no diamond relics would win. You know what I mean? I think that's what he's trying to say. Where he's saying runes win.
Do you see what I put in? I know it doesn't matter much for you because you don't see it, but just look at what I put in Discord.
Okay.
In this chat, and look at the monster power of those 2 legends.
Oh, you're talking Yami. He wants you to look at Barbael and Fantera.
Lol.
You see it?
What?
In chat of this specific call.
Yeah. I'm looking at it. Like what?
Look under max level. Look at what contribution to monster power is.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. It's stupid.
Yeah.
So everybody agrees.
Yeah. I mean,
that's
if
all I
we
was trying
send
to
a
say.
ticket right now, they'll probably fix it.
I doubt it. They'd have to rework the whole system.
They'd have to rework everything.
Change the point system. It's not hard.
No, they would have to figure out what would be fair if they were going to try to redo this. But that's what they were doing, trying to go into this.
Okay.
They tried to make ranks versus runes and runes.
Well, that monster power calculation thing, that's new. That's only been there for like maybe 2 months.
No, they've showed it for 2 months. They've only showed it for 2 months. The fact that it's always been there, they're just showing it to you now.
Yeah, it's been there for at least 8 months.
I don't think it's hard to change the value. I mean, who's in IT?
I'm in IT. You're right. It's not hard to change the value, but you have to balance.
Yeah, it has to be mathematically fair.
Yeah, they just have to come up with something smart, which is not 1 point.
Oh, you mean what they did with the PvP system by making it 8 times the amount of points because they know they messed up how they changed it this time?
It's so dumb.
The ranking, okay, so Yami agrees too. Like they're literally trying to boost everybody to make it a little more fair to everybody. They didn't think it out when they rolled it out. That's what this 8 times trophies. They're trying to fix what they messed up.
It's not a bad fix though, but
No.
the problem they made him have been there in the first place. Like, it never have happened. It's going to take. Like, the reason why no one progressed before they did that is because the same people were losing the same amount of trophies and gaining the same. So they're just staying around, like the top 30 are staying around the exact same. Now that they've boosted it up, they're hoping that by the end of this season, when it all resets, everything will be all fine then. But I don't think it will.
No, I think the ones that are being hurt the most are the golds, because the higher golds that were close to legend last PvP are having issues getting into champions, because there's still too many people at that borderline that are not playing yet. That like my alts are going against 130s. I'm like, at 3,800, I should not be going against 130s still.
Yeah. Well, I did mention earlier that based on the prizes, like I'm gonna situate myself. Like I'm not gonna try too hard, but I'm not gonna be low because I want those double runes. It's gonna be kind of interesting.
I mean, they're gonna be level 5s and 6s. They're gonna make it like 8. They're gonna make it like 70% chance to, or 6% chance to get level 5, 20% chance to get level 6, 10% chance for 7, and then 5, 2, and 2 for like.
I would
8,
say
9, 10.
Less than 1 for 10s, like 0.1 for 10s.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be extremely hard, but at least they put the 2 runes for everybody now. Instead of, that was dumb when they had 1 rune only.
So dumb, because I was going to keep myself at 3,500. But yeah, I don't know. For me, I'd rather have runes than relics. Exactly what Pam was saying.
I agree. I completely agree with you.
Yeah, but level 5s. I don't know.
Like,
I'd rather have 2 golds than 2 level 5s.
But it's only 1 gold. It's only 1 gold until you get to 5,500 and top 500.
I think I can get to 5,500.
All right, let's see.
Maybe while the boost. Yeah.
I'd have to look at where I'm at, but I haven't really been losing any battles.
I'm at 4,800 without even trying, so.
I was at 35 yesterday. I'm at 42 today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put my defense on, and I think I've lost 2 battles since I looked at it today. But I've won by 10.
Oh, I'm getting slaughtered in my defense, but I don't really care.
Where is Yami at?
I don't think I've defended once in my current battle log.
Because people just don't fight you. I think people
I've currently got 7,300 trophies.
Only
7,000. Hold on. Oh, he's number 2 in my friends list. Guad is still beating you. He has 8,300.
Yeah, Yami's barely number 30 in the world. You bitch.
I'm still legendary 1.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't.
Well, that is you're the last person to fit in there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I can take on the legendary leader. Right?
How do you feel about trying to take on number 1? Like, what does that diamond relic do for you? Like, what's the competition to get to that 1 diamond relic?
Oh, there's no chance. There's no chance at all. I've to get from. I started before when the event first started. I had 4,300 trophies, and I spent probably 200 gems to get where I am now, just because I was enjoying doing PvP.
How many points?
Because I wanted to test out the. Oh, if I attack Yohi, which is the current legendary leader, I get 122 trophies.
Just do that like 20 times.
I just gotta win 20 times though.
Yeah.
Oh no, the winning isn't a problem because Bavari's actually really good against a lot of the defenses people have.
All I know is that they're giving you the 8 times trophies on revenges now too.
What are you?
It was always like that.
At the beginning, it wasn't, because I was really disappointed. Because when it first started, I was getting 17. I can send a screen share if you want to see it. They didn't do it right away, but they did end up changing it because I was pissed off because all I had was defenses. I can't.
But when were those? When were they though? Because if they were already in your battle log before the actual event started, then they didn't count. The only ones that counted the ones from the point onwards.
Okay, that makes sense.
About that because Gabby from RV, she was complaining to the devs about it.
Okay.
Is that Gabby from Collision? Gabby
Exclusion. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for clearing that up. That makes sense then, because I had tons of revenges. I didn't bother touching them. Because
no, it's only after if they attacked you afterwards.
Okay, cool. Because when I was at 4,100 before the change, and I was getting slaughtered by one full 130 teams, so I had tons in my log. I'm like, yeah, this is fun. Not.
Okay, real quick, just so that we can end this stream at any point. Let's do this contest. So there's 4 of us, right? Which out of the 4 monsters do you guys like from these packs?
Are you telling people in chat?
Oh, I'm talking to y'all.
I mean, who I like or who do I pick? Because
okay, who do you pick? Who do you pick's gonna win? All right, Peyton, you can pick first.
Greedy.
Joe?
Voltaic's the only one still viable in the game, so Voltaic.
Well, okay. Sean?
Metalhead.
Ew, I get auras? Okay. Alright, let's see.
Global Stomp.
Yeah, true that, man. Let me just... Well, if it's auras, there's only 2 people who picked it, so it's like a 50-50 shot to get into our team. Well, I guess I win by default. Alright, cool. So, auras, I think it's this one. Okay, 2 people. Down. Okay. So, who do you guys think is gonna win? E.T. Kid or Dark Knight?
God, I hope it's not you.
It's not me.
Batman.
Oh my god.
Didn't Batman win one of the last ones?
Didn't that
No,
what?
Dark Knight. I was like, Batman.
What did you say, Pink?
I really thought that Batman already won one of these.
Batman? I mean,
Never mind. Just go. Never mind.
I was gonna say, like, someone was yelling at me, like, looking for their bracelets the other day. Just saying.
I'm Batman.
Alright. If you're on the live
now
stream.
pronounce it. You gotta pronounce it.
XX. E.T. Kid XX. 3 X's at the end. Wow. Alright. Alright, well, that's not going to be hard to forget. So, congratulations. How do I join the giveaway? You don't. It's too late. I asked earlier in the stream. I'm sorry. Okay.
Wow, what a terrible friend.
I mean,
Person. Leader.
I'm still waiting on my bracelet. Anybody else waiting on their bracelet?
Wait, who said that? I sent out the bracelets, and two of them came back, and I think it's because I didn't take them to the post office. Yeah. I just put them in the mail.
Okay, whoa, I gotta ask this. So Peyton had the bracelets, and he didn't bring you one to New Orleans.
No, she had all the bracelets to begin with.
Oh, okay, so then who? Didn't she say she was waiting for a bracelet?
I don't know why.
I wanted a signed one. Where's my autograph? Bracelet.
Oh.
I gave you an autograph bracelet.
I don't think you did you?
I did. I signed a couple of them. Winning Falcon, you were on the list. I think you picked Volt. I mean, we'll do a contest another time, the next event. Right? Right, team?
What?
Sure.
Yeah. Some people are saying that they wanted to join and they wanted to win, but...
Of course they all would say that.
Okay, so hi to Joel.
I wish they would have boosted the rewards in the Battlegrounds to make it more worth it to be on the team. Because you gotta win two Battlegrounds just to make the damn monster.
Not even. Now they're giving 40 subs. Like,
yeah, you need to win 2, so you need the 80.
Oh, in Elementium? Screw that.
Well, if that new fire guy in Turinga's for the next Battleground, I'm game for doing lots of Battlegrounds.
I actually think it's going to be for one of the Team Wars, new Team War shop options.
That thing is amazing. Like, did you see the AoE stun and Mega Stun?
Yeah, I was trying to today.
one of the devs was answering questions about like the new Team Wars feature, and I was like asking bait questions about the new monster, and I was like, is one of the potential premium monsters that are going to be available for sale in the new shop
Get rid of Talani and give me that guy.
A fire legendary that has a single target attack that also is an AoE stun and mega stun, and they was like, oh, that's an awfully specific description. I was like, okay, whatever you say.
So now this is what worries me. Is that going to be a reward for, like, say, basically the top tier wars because of the new war system, which means most of us are never going to see it?
I'd be cool with like them doing it. Yeah, a new team shop for this new war. Like I keep seeing people like doing their ideas in like the big Discord, saying what was it? It was they had some cool stuff. I forget the name they were using for the actual monsters though. Let me look.
Oh, premium monsters.
No, they were called. The guys who were doing like I don't know, under ideas. They were called. Where is it? Not premium monsters. They were called something specific that would be kind of like the next set of bodyguard pets and stuff like that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I forget the name that they use though.
Damn it. I don't know what channel it was in.
It's in Monster Ideas, I thought. Could be wrong. I could be wrong though.
I mean, I don't know why I'm going to look, as if like you're not going to see it before I do anyway.
Oh, here it is. Primal Creations.
Jesus Christ.
Thedes Primal Creation, Uria's Primal Creation. Yeah, there's like, the next set of monsters. If they did that for like the new set of wars, I think that'd be really.
Well, how about just making new generals? Like, get rid of the meta. Like, get rid of all of them and make new ones.
And they're gonna have to do something. I mean, they're getting to the point now where they're giving insane skill sets to some of these monsters.
Well, that fire monster is ridiculous. Like, how can you give something AoE stun and mega stun in one ability? Like, come on.
It's actually a lot better as well, because the initial hit is single target. So instead of it being an AoE, it's...
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so the actual attack is single target, so it's got a 95% chance of landing that. And then because the other two enemies aren't getting hit, it's technically a 100% chance to activate the negative effect, but because of the new system, it's 98%.
Wow, that's... Like, okay,
it's like Ruby's move.
You can't make that a primal of one of the generals, because it's so much better than the general.
I mean, the way the title sounds, it sounds like it should be better. Like their primal creation is like their successor type deal.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, but they can only really go up. They can't make monsters. They did the first round of pets, where they make one good one and the rest of them are shit. Because if they do that, people aren't going to want them like they did for
the bodyguards.
Yeah, well, I thought a couple of the bodyguards were good. I thought for the pets, the most part were shit.
There's only one pet I like, I think, or two.
I like two pets. It's Uria's and Nishant's.
Thedes pet's not bad either.
Yeah,